Riley. So today is day 58 of recovery from phalloplasty. I'm going to be doing an arm dressing change, so just a fair warning to anybody who maybe doesn't like wounds and stuff that I'm going to be showing my arm. So normally I do a shower every other day, so today was my shower day, and tomorrow is just a saline clean, so I kind of do it opposite of each day. But after my shower, I do usually just do a quick little saline rinse over the arm, and then I also just use the sterile gauze, which I actually just did that, so it's already done. So I just clean the area a little bit after the shower. But then from here, basically I use this intrasite gel, and then I use that and I just push this on the bottom and it comes out through the top here, and I just put a little bit on the mat, and I have to just use this on the areas that you see here. So this area, one small area right here, if you can see that, and then as well at the bottom here. So just those three areas is where I put it, and then one, it helps to keep it a little bit moist, and then two, as well, it does actually help to keep the inidine sheets that I'll be using on my arm here. So then this will go on top of that, and it just helps to kind of stick it, also keeps it a little bit moist, like I said. So I'll be doing that next here. So just, yeah, squeeze out a little bit on the sheet, and then I have the sterile Q-tips that I bought, which I showed in a video, and then I'll be using those Q-tips to apply it, because there's really no other way to get it to stay on other than doing it this way. So I'll just put that over the whole area here. There we go. And then I do all three areas and get them done and out of the way. And then the only thing I do for the last one is I do switch to a different Q-tip so that it doesn't end up like cross-contaminating between these two. And then this area here, I don't know if you can really see it on camera here, but it's where the tendon is, so I don't really want to do that. So I just grab a little bit of the other gel here, and then I just put that on that one spot by itself instead of using the same Q-tip in that one specific area. There we go. Now that's done, these are the inidine sheets, and then this is what it looks like inside the package. And then, so it's in between these two plastic sheets, and then I just can cut out whatever size I need. So I'm going to do that and cut out the 3 pieces that I need for the graft site here. Now when cutting these, it doesn't actually have to be perfect. It can go over just your normal skin. It won't do anything, it won't harm it. It just, you know, kind of actually helps it to stick a little bit more. But yeah, it just, as long as it covers the area that actually needs it, and if there's a little bit extra, it's completely fine. So I cover usually the part where the tendon is first, so that way it is covered and then it's not just out in the open. I try and keep it covered as much as possible because, one, I don't want it to get infected, and two, it's just the most important thing to kind of like have covered. So then you'll see here, like the sheets are like more of an orange. They are actually look very similar to the adaptic sheets. They're just, yeah, orange because it has iodine in it, and it just gives it a little bit more of a medicine than just the adaptic sheets, like, because the adaptic sheets are basically like a polysporin and that's it, whereas these have different chemicals in it to help treat the areas specifically. There you go. So it's all covered with those sheets, and it's just, like I said, those 3 areas. Now from here, what I can do, and it is recommended, because I don't know if you can see on here, but it is dry. So I usually just put my unscented lotion on there. It is preferred to be unscented because of the wounds that are still open. Even in general, like, it is recommended, even I think for your first like 3 months, and usually even after, to do unscented. So I just put that all over. I don't rub it in, I just kind of do a little bit of a layer. That way it kind of ends up just sinking in and gets absorbed by the skin itself. Then lastly, I just put some more on my hand. And then from here, it's pretty much almost done. Like, it's pretty quick once I get everything else done. The beginning part is the hardest and the longest. But from here, it's the sterile gauze sheets that I was talking about, and this is why I say to buy a bunch of them, because you're going to need them. I needed more of these and a lot longer because of the complications. So I probably would have already not been using these if it hadn't been for that. So basically, I grabbed the sheets, and they are folded like this. They come kind of like, you know, folded up, and like I was saying in my video, you can unfold them. So basically right now there's 3 pieces that are folded together, but you have to just unfold one. So here has 2 sheets, and then here's one. You put the 2 on the top, and then it just wraps around and under. And because of the lotion, which is nice, it does help it to stick too. Wrap it around and then down. You don't fold back over on the same area, you fold it down once it kind of crosses itself. And then you have another sheet, and then again same thing, around and down. And normally, because there's still an area down here, and with this piece that's open, I use 3, so I have to open one more pack, and so then there's 1 extra usually left over. This one I come back up because I don't want to go down this way, then it's going to come over my elbow. And this is what it looks like pretty much right now. And then from here, next thing, it doesn't have to be sterile, though this one comes in a package, I already opened it. The only thing that has to be sterile is this gauze. This roll does not have to be. So then from here, it actually clings to the actual gauze here, so which is nice. But basically from here, I start to wrap around and go down. And you don't want to pull it too tight. Like, you want it to be tight enough that it's secure, but also like you don't want to yank on it. Like, it doesn't need to be too tight and like overly tight and cut off your circulation. And if there's a little bit of excess, you can cut that off. That's pretty much it from here. And the last thing from there, and it's just to kind of help with the compression of my arm so that things don't end up swelling up too much. Like, you can tell my hand's still swollen, but it helps with the, you know, blood circulation and stuff, is the tensor wrap. And then from here, just use the tensor wrap to wrap everything else up, and then I'm done. You don't want to overly go too tight with this. It does not need to be super tight, and it's just more so to give it, like I said, like just that extra secureness, and also like with allowing things and helping things to kind of flow. And if you didn't notice, one thing I was told by Montreal is when you wrap, you want to wrap from the top of your hand all the way down. And every time I wrapped with all the gauze, all the wrap, and the tensor, is every time I start at the top of my hand and work my way down. And that's because, again, that helps with the blood flow. If you go this opposite way, it could cause issues or cause to just cut off that circulation. So this way and going down helps the blood flow down your arm and helps with the swelling and stuff too. So that's just something my surgeon told me to do. And then from there, that's pretty much it. Now I just wear this for the rest of the day until tomorrow when I do my saline clean, and that's after my shower. I don't have to wash this in the shower tomorrow. It's just the saline clean. But that's pretty much how I wrap it every single day. It's the same. It's just the way that I clean it kind of changes per day. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that video, and thank you for watching. But if you have any questions about this or anything in the future, always feel free to put them down in the comments. Again, if you have any other topic suggestions as well, please feel free to put that down there as well. But as well, there always will be a link in my description that give you access to my Amazon wishlist or recovery tip option if you want to help and support me in that way, as it is truly appreciated. But I really appreciate you watching these videos, and yeah, that's it. Bye for now.